Hello and welcome back. So, we've got another 240 years roughly to cover in this, and we are the Emperor of Britannia. Left off more or less, well, no, we left off exactly how it is now. We had a brief look at the world, and I've actually just noticed a couple of things as we've come back on. We've obviously got Tuva in more or less the place where Tanatuva would be in like Hearts of Iron. You got Perma or Permia and a couple of the other Russian little states before Russia's formed. So we might actually see some Russian coming in the future. So at the moment we have got Lithuania just being huge. Is that just a kingdom? It is just a kingdom still. But yeah, not really too much for us to do other than just grow the country really. Um we are going to take the last bits that are not under our control, which means at some point we will go for a war with Norway. But in the meantime, uh, more incorporated under us. Oh, they're actually fighting for a territory there. Hmm. No, I want to join this guy's side if I'm going to join either. Hmm. Well, let's go. Now, I think it would be worth having a quick bout against the Norwegians now. Uh, just the sheer numbers difference is in our favour quite heavily at the moment, so it's probably for the best. And what I'll do is I won't call all my allies, but I will call this one. He's relatively close. You know, I'll call her as well. Um, Calling Valencia in just seems a bit. I'm dragging you halfway across the world, not really for anything. Oh, okay. So, all the armies raised. Now, this is the main siege army. Is there any big castles up here? There is a few. Alright, we'll go siege them down. We'll send both supporting armies up as well. And then, if need be, we can march back down or we can sail across to Norway. I have a feeling we will need to sail across to at least siege their capital. Now, let's quickly do this. So, we're trying to convert everyone to English. Um, let's finish converting the Anglo-Saxons first, and then we'll look at getting rid of other undesirables such as the Welsh, Scots, and Cornwall. Oh, that's also a thing. Let's where are they? We have children to marry off. So let's quickly do that. Let's start with this daughter. Is there any matrilineal claims? Ah, Essex. That'd be pretty good. I am not marrying my what is this? My grandson to my great granddaughter. That sounds like it would get messy. No. I'm guessing different, like maybe uncles or something's kid. Um, listen. Okay, let's search by alliance power. And of course, my great granddaughter that is free comes up as the strongest. Um, one that's not a million fucking miles away. Or old as fuck. Jesus, why are all these women like in their late 40s? I'm trying to marry off an 18-year-old. Alright, let's search by age. Let's let's skip down to this bit. Okay. The fuck? She's possessed, so no. Yeah, I'll do. And then another one of my daughters, I think. Yeah, daughter. She's lesbian, but we're not going to tell her future husband that. Um, do, 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 do. That's a decent marriage. Gives us a link into Brittany. That'll be pretty cool. And let's sell these couple people off because ransoms. Da, 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 da. Guardian. I'll be your guardian at 112. Excellent. I'm aware I can invade Ross. Fuck knows why the Holy Roman Empire and France are up there as well as big wars. the Norwegians sailed over here. So let's go fight the Norwegian army. Alms, your court physician bows low before speaking. My duke, tending the sick, has strained our efforts, and the people whisper that the crown no longer cares. If you were to bless coins and you might soothe their anger. Let them feel the royal touch. Well, we're not going to contract typhus, so let the priest handle the poor. Spire Master has come to you with grave news. The Countess is plotting to kill my wife, Empress. Well, okay, so I've just had a counselor dying in his sleep. I'm going to think that was probably an assassination. But anyways, the next spy master comes in. Go there. You match after those guys. You're going to pursue them. These guys are going to die. Okay. Who the fuck is this guy? He's a peasant uprising. Okay. And that army is once again crushed. That's going to take a while, that siege, but that's fine. I'm doing good. How are you, Jesse? All right. Du-du-du-du. Okay. Gonna clash with the Norwegian army once again. Once again, they are shattered. I think this time their army was completely done in. You gain the Eldom of Hampshire. Uh, no, we're gonna pay through the nose, and we're gonna restore York as the capital. We're gonna keep the capital up here. This is a timeline where power's held in the north. Hmm. I'm not even fighting their army anymore. My allies are doing it, and my allies are still winning the fight. Okay. A lot of kids are being born at the moment. Call to arms. Da-da-da. My allies calling me in against who? Um, on one level, I want to help. On the other, I feel like this is going to be interfering in my daughter's kingdom. Hey, Fireland Man, how you doing? Um, I'm good, thanks, pal. We're gonna decline this. I'm sure I can take a thame hit. Oh, we can actually also do this. There we go. Okay. It's funny that Mercia has rebelling barons at the moment. And it's tempting to try and help them. Hmm. Which of his little rebels has the most troops? Send them a little gold. Help out with the little rebellion. Expose him. family members. Let me see it as the tree because that way I can just avoid all of her stuff. No, I want it the other way around. I want to. There we go. So, yeah, you. I'll grant titles to you. I will grant you. Kingdom of. I feel like I've already given someone islands, so I'll do that in a second. Um, have them and have. I can keep earldoms. That's not an issue. Yeah, that works. I didn't even realize I had that duchy. Um, that person. That one. Who's in charge here? You. Let's grant you the title of there. Mercia has a much bigger uprising than I actually originally foresaw. Let's go pacify Ireland. There's a way I can probably tell the Mercia to pack it in, but we'll have a look at that after we've done this war. Let's go crush the independence of Ireland. If we can finish knocking all the smaller nations around the edges of the kingdom out by the end of the century, then for the next 200 years we can just grow the economy like crazy. What did you think it was? Let's grab both those armies, both go into there and catch those armies there. Yes, the initial battle is, well, no. Who are we missing off the this guy again? What happened to the last guy? Did he get killed again? Right, you finished converting some more Saxons over. I'm sure there's a way I can be like, you need to convert. Right. Okay. Oh no! Another child has died. What did she die of? Well, that's not it, but yeah. Does it say what she died of? No, I don't think it is. That, or I just completely skipped over it. Go here, and we'll send this army on to this siege. Well, we'll go chase after that army first, then we'll go siege down another bit. Like that. Ah, there we go. We'll just nab a hostage at the same time. Disband the armies. We will grant you more titles. Now, um, how do you have that many? Okay, I suppose one of my vassals might try to raise against me. And to be fair, it doesn't even look like that's going to happen. And there we go. And we're just going to keep going. All right. I will accept that call to arms, and I'm going to pause it a minute. Oh, she's fighting for all of Andalusia. Hmm. Right. We're not going to waste time then. Which one's our siege army? That one. The other two. You're sailing straight south. Yeah, the siege army on its own can deal with this ravel of misfits. You know what? instead of sailing all the way around, let's land in Tangiers. Let's also send some gold to her. I guess we don't actually need to go and kill that guy, so there we go, and there we go. Means now we're going all the way to Morocco, and we will be just pillaging, basically. Um, Mercenaries, Holy Order. Yeah, we're gonna hire the Knights Templar, and we will also hire just the Knights Templar, apparently. We'll stick him in command, and let's sail down. I can create more titles. Okay. In fact, no, I'm gonna save a load of gold and do a load in one go. Let's marry this young lady off. No, we're not doing that. Again, not doing that. It would be good to get a main. You know what? Yeah, that one works. Getting some good claims is always good. We're crossing the Strait of Gibraltar to go and help face these armies. And they're fleeing. We shall pursue. Oh, Kingdom of Africa. You know what? I'm just going to say yes, and I'm going to install one of my kids on that throne because I just have apparently endless reach. Um, Hmm. You know what? My daughter, she can have it. And who's this guy? We're going for the Emirate of what the fuck that is. Oh, it's this one. It's Libya. Okay, that's gonna be cool. We're gonna go from a war in Spain against the fucking these guys to another war in North Africa, pretty close together. So that just works. The Templar Order almost got its ass kicked before the rest of the fucking Holy League basically turned up. Jesus. Um, how many more people have joined this war? Just 2 allies. Okay, just go dunk on these guys. Right, okay. Let's get both armies into more fertile territory to resupply. And then we're going to culture convert again. Uh, um, Can I change the occupier? I'm going to assume the occupation doesn't really affect the same as it does in like EU4 and that. Did the knights like fuck off? Oh no, one of these armies. Which one is it? It's this one. They grow up so fast. Deus Vault. We'll finish this and then we'll go over. Oh, I missed something. What do I missed? Yeah, they're not going to change the outcome of that battle very much. I'm going to arrive too late to be a big player in it. Knights Templar. I need you to also resupply before we sail. There we go. Look at that. Um, I wanted that, didn't I? Just wondering if there's out else which would be good. Hmm, that's pretty cool. Uh, uh, we already have an increased chance of the the good traits being carried on. So I don't. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get down to the private army. I want the extra there. Yeah. Nothing else is gonna give me like another regiment, is it? It increases the size of regiments. No. Right. Okay. Well, we're just gonna sail straight over here then. We're just gonna plonk ourselves right there, and then spread out quickly. Where's the rest of this crusade landing? Actually. Oh, there's absolutely no fertile lands here. So this is instantly treacherous for large armies. Uh, fuck, why is it locked in? Yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna keep him for now. All right. The Knights Templar can just match way off ahead. Whoa, 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 1 second. Ah, they were wiped out. Right, both you go there. Right, what the fuck's going on here? Hook expired, hook expired. Not really fussed. Let's go to the bottom. Um, just because I can lawfully imprison him, does that mean I should? I might. But prisoners. In fact, instead of doing it like that, where's the option? Not that, but that was a cool little look round. He's been doing that for ages. Install El Baba as the claimant. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely arrest him. Um, now, where is it? Prisoners, mass ransom. See what everyone says. There we go. Now, the guy. Going siege. Oh, fuck's sake. Nice. Mahout. That's my granddaughter then. That's just been born. Oh, for fuck's sake. They're just moving a lot quicker than I can as well, so um that was another crushing blow for myself. Bessie's. This Crusade's not a good one for me. What's that? Damn it. I guess I can't get any pack bonuses now. Don't give up the bloody siege. Just assault it. There we go. I'm the biggest contributor of wasted lives. Knights Hospitalia, the Teutonic Order, the Wessex. So there's a couple of my dukes actually here as well. See, that lot did the smarter option of just like walking along the coast. I just sailed in, sieged here, and went, yeah, let's lose like 10,000 men. Ah, so she'll be a great granddaughter. Ah, Where is everyone fucking off to? Your daughter learned. Okay, fair. Now, my actual army is no longer raised because it is all being killed off. Which raises the question. They're all under a. Oh, wait. Can I. 1 second. Pause. I sort this to be like sort by size or something? Don't think you can. So what's the biggest on here? I think I've just seen like a 2000. Shit, it's all the ones near the bottom. Uh, Fuck it. Hire you and we'll throw you away. It's all in the name of Christianity, so you'll be good. I'm sure. Also, those were Norwegians, so it's basically tradition at that point, having Germanics fight for the Pope. But you will do experimental brew. Uh, well, I'm not allowed that. And I suppose it is time just to re-raise the main army. And we will stay a little bit closer to the main force this time. Because unless the numbers have like severely changed, which they haven't, anything out of just my own staying near them, then yeah. Jesus. Yep. This is a Jesus war. We do this for God and anime. Oh, there we go. Didn't have to attack him. That's good. Yeah, the Knights Templar are just gonna get slaughtered. I, I could have moved them ages ago. I didn't. And I'm going through Spy Masters like fucking crazy. Actually, has he done converting again? He has done converting again. Um, yeah, let's keep getting rid of the Anglo Saxons. Make everyone English. A secret exposed has accused his acquaintance Prince Francis of with his lover. Oh my god! What does Jesus think? Oof. Yeah, the Knights just absolutely got massacred. Okay. I still get the 20% of everything, so that's cool. Hmm. Guess I'll go siege that. So many kids. It's tempting to throw other people's soldiers' lives away just by clicking assault, but I don't think it works like that. Okay. Uh, the Knights Templar have reorganized themselves basically, so we will throw them hopelessly into the defense of this city. Because if we can keep them over here for longer, when especially with that being the main goal, that actual area, um, I would much rather keep waste the Templars on doing that till we're able to get back over there. Yeah, that person. Okay, that's weird. Lands have switched hands mid-war. So now we're crusading against a completely different nation, or at least a reduced nation. Interesting. That's just, yeah, that's baffled me a little, but okay. Well, the Knights have basically almost taken that back, so let's leave them to it. And everyone that was down here seems to have just like fucked off or some shit. So yeah, let's see if the Knights can go take that as well. Might as well. Like, what's the harm in it? We're pushing up the coast towards them, so oh well. Okay. So since we've secured Africa in name of God and all all the right stuff, I guess. What can we do? Oh shit! I've actually got shit I can. People that are non Catholics in my country. Go purge them. Okay. So I think now we return the hostages to Norway. Let's not repeat the same mistake here. Last time, I accidentally pressed that on my last daughter. So, no. So I've set up two kingdoms. That's pretty cool. Now, I want that. Future border conflicts. Any liege.